Welcome to Penguin Engineering, the UK distributor for Eno and Force 10 ovens and spare parts. Eno is by far the world's biggest marine oven manufacturer. It's based in France, it's been around for well over 100 years, and it supplies many of the best known manufacturers such as Beneteau, Jeannot, Lagoon, Hansa, Bavaria, and quite a few more. Because Eno and the boat builders have worked so closely over the years, a replacement is easy and parts shouldn't be a problem if you just want to give your existing oven a new lease of life. Choosing Eno is pretty straightforward, and if you excuse the pun, it just boils down to three things. First, do you want a 2-burner hob or a 3-burner hob? Bear in mind that with one important exception, which we'll talk about later, Eno 3-burner ovens have the same hob dimensions as their 2-burner counterparts. 3 different size burners can be handy for different cooking applications, but if you often cook with 3 pans on the go at once, you may need a larger hob, which we'll talk about in a minute. Second, you need a grill. A grill sorts out your morning toast and nicely browns off your shepherd's pie, but it will use up a couple of inches of space in the oven here. Thirdly, how do you want it to look? Eno has a couple of nice options here which we'll explore as we go along. First off, this is the Eno Origin. This is the standard oven for many production boats and for the charter market. It's simple, robust, it's been built in the thousands and all the parts are readily available. As with all Enos, the oven door is equipped with a safety lock. The oven on the Origin comes without a grill. The heat from the oven burner, as with all Eno ovens, is dispersed through this bottom plate here. The Origin comes with 2 top burners. The larger of these puts out 8,500 BTU. The smaller of the two is what you call a medium burner if it were on your oven at home, and this runs at about 5,900 BTU. The burners and caps are made by Defendi of Italy, which have been in business for some 60 years. They're super reliable and getting hold of spare parts won't be a problem. The Origin is the only cooker in the Eno range that doesn't come with electronic ignition. The top grid, the rail and the heat shield are all stainless steel and the whole unit clips into place. Ideally, to give a hob a wipe around, you need to lift the grid out of the clips, and when it's time for a deep clean, pop it out, lift off the burner and caps, slide out the oven rack and take the whole lot home for the dishwasher. The oven and the burners, as with all Eno ovens and hobs, are safety protected by a thermocouple at each burner, so when the flame blows out, the gas flow stops. The Origin comes with 2 simple sets of pan grips, gimbalds and an oven lock as standard. The Grand Large and the Allure. The Grand Large has a polished steel finish with chrome knobs, this chunky stainless oven handle and this trim on the door. The Allure, by contrast, has a plain black fascia with a wood handle. The standard features and options are otherwise identical across both models. As standard, on both the Grand Large and the Allure you'll find a drip tray in the oven, electronic ignition for the hob and the oven, and 2 sets of these heavier duty pan holders. You'll get the same Defendi 3 top burners and caps that you'll find across the range, thermocouple safety protection, a set of gimbals at the side, and a gimbal lock at the bottom. Optionally, both these ovens are offered with 2 or 3 burner hobs. On display here we have a Grand Large 2 with 2 burners and an Allure with 3 burners. If you go for 3 burners, the extra one comes in a small simmering size which puts out a maximum of 3,400 BTU. Optionally again, both of these ovens can be purchased with or without a grill. All the ovens we've talked about so far come in the same size. Earlier I mentioned one exception, which is this, the Ultim, which sits at the top of the Eno range. This comes in a normal width, but the hob is quite a bit deeper. It's only available with 3 burners, and it's the best option if you often cook with 3 pans at the same time. That's why it comes with 3 sets of pan holders as standard. Also, the Ultim is the only Eno fitted with a thermostatically controlled oven for more precise oven cooking. So, to summarise, the Origin has 2 burners and an oven, no ignition, it's simple, it's built to last and it's great value for money. The Grand Large and Allure come with 2 or 3 burners, with or without a grill, a higher level of finish, a drip tray and electronic ignition. The Ultim has 3 burners which can be used simultaneously and the addition of a thermostatic oven control. I hope all that makes sense, but if not, please go to Penguin Engineering for all the details, dimensions and our list of spare parts.